That reminds me of another aspect of lean, which is growing very rapidly, and that is lean in the NGO world, in the development assistance world, as we used to call it, and a lot of very interesting experiments there are going together with a kind of startup approach to delivering extension services, knowledge through bringing mobile phones to remote agricultural communities and so on, and the whole mobile banking industry in Africa and so on. There's another whole opportunity to learn how the NGO world is bringing lean principles to delivering all of those new kind of business services to remote communities. So, and there's great opportunities for volunteering to take part in that. And there are already some very good cases, examples of lean being applied to aid work in Africa in particular and Asia. And the big foundations do have the money to support that, because it really does deliver results. So, you know, wherever you look, there are opportunities to engage in lean in your own communities. There's also the opportunity to go and help others disadvantaged in other parts of the world use these lean principles to actually fundamentally affect and change people's lives.
It's a good point. So the SME community comes to mind as well, small and medium manufacturers that have been around, you know, this whole time. And alternative means for them to learn from each other has come along, whether it's in the U.S., Canada, I'm sure elsewhere also. But we're here this week at the AME annual event, annual conference, and there's a group here of a different consortia, where the smaller companies get together and they pool their learning, borrow from each other's learning curves, and they form experiments in a very helpful way. So that's a model that's been there, you know, all along, aside from the big company model. And I think that has parallels with what you see in the lean startup community as well, where you have small communities all over North America, but all over the world really, where you have people getting together with a lot of energy and learning from each other, sharing experiments and sharing learning.